And we're live. What's up, everybody? I've been sitting in this chair for about 5 minutes waiting for the countdown clock to hit. And then with 10 seconds to go, I'm like, you know what? I might want to put my microphone on. So there's your tech tip for the day. Make sure you actually have all your gear ready to go before you go live. Man, got a lot of folks here already. Thank you. Thank you. We've got first in the house was actually nursing our travel bug. Yep. And Justin Christina. Hello, Justin. And hello, Christina. Any day now, Christina. I think that's her nickname for a while. My Backyard Science, Scott Jacobs in Appreciation. Bruce Murray is driving. Drive safe. Bob's Adventure. What's going on, Bob? And I think that's all we got so far. Traveling Larson's just popped in. Hello, hello. So I am in a different location. Or am I? I am still we're still in our house, just in a different spot. So, and it sounds like I need to get some WD-40 for this office chair that I'm in because it is awful squeaky. Hello, RV Ashes in April. So I apologize for that. I obviously didn't check that out before I sat down in this office chair, but it's a very comfortable office chair. And so if you just bear with me through the squeak, so I'll get it fixed before the next live stream. So I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody had a good Easter weekend. And it's Tuesday, so y'all know what that means, right? That means it is, hey, artists on the road, it's Tuesday. So that means Shelly's fixing tacos for me because she's the best wife ever. So that's what I'll be doing right after this live stream. So yes, this new background. This is this room in the house, and we'll probably do a home tour once we get things put together a little bit better. This is what I call the boat room of the house. It used to be a porch that the previous owners actually enclosed. So it's nice because it's got a lot of big windows over here on the side that I'm not going to mess with the camera to show you, but I'll show you later. It's got a lot of nice big windows in here, but since it was originally a porch, there's no ventilation in here. I mean, there's no HVAC in here, so it makes it a little warm. But I do have a fan on, so we're going in. Hey, slow momentum. Toothless Tuesday. Yeah. How you doing, buddy? Hopefully you're not in the snow anymore, KT. That was wild. I didn't get a chance to watch your live today. If you went live, I was sleeping a lot today. Not feeling good last night. So hello, Posh Cats, and hello, Endless RVing. Got a big crowd and Chasing Abnormal. Just watched one of your videos just a little while ago. So anyway, this is what I call the boat room. It wasn't enclosed. It was a porch. The previous owners enclosed it. We painted it this color, and it just gave me it's a beachy feel to me. So we got this is actually a wrong side, and my chair just dropped. That's an oar. It says relax, refresh, renew. Let's see if I can. Hello, senior sister. Go back up. I'm going to probably throw this chair out the window here in a second. Avenger RV Adventure. Hello, hello. Driving and listening. At least you got those in the right order. I hate to be you listening and driving. You need to be driving first, then listening. So awesome. This is an old picture of us. And a lot of other cool stuff around here. We'll show you some other time. So, Wondering Wiley, hello, hello. I hope I didn't miss anybody. My vision's still a little blurry for those of you who weren't in some of the live streams I was in yesterday or last night. I wasn't feeling well, and I actually had some, my vision was kind of blurry, which happens from time to time. Not a big deal. Shelly's trying to bring a quieter chair in here. Hey, New Horizons. Hey, Susan. So stand by for a new chair. Better unplug the microphone. And we're back. Hello. So minimum is I-10 eastbound and down. Woo! Careful when you hit Louisiana on I-10, brother. Don't think I missed anybody during the chair swap. This chair is a lot quieter, so y'all appreciate that. So we got 19 in the house so far. There is a plant over here. Also have, this is kind of cool. Got a little manatee action, a swordfish, a turtle, and a dolphin, all just hanging out, like good fish do. So one of the big things we're going to talk about today is, does anybody remember? Class, Bueller? Anyone? We are going to talk about the best way to increase your, and I know the title says YouTube views, but we're going to talk about a lot of things around that. Hey, Roy and Becky. Honey and me, hello. A couple people there new. More views. Okay, there's a lot of ways to get views on your YouTube videos. And to go through the easiest way to get views first, which is also the least recommended suggestion, is you can get views by simply buying them. You know, like we've talked about before. We talk about this a lot in this channel, at least I do. You can buy, hey, Daydream, you can buy views, you can buy likes, you can buy dislikes. You can actually buy the dislikes for other people's channel, which is kind of crappy, but yeah. You can buy comments, you can buy watch time. Everything's associated with a YouTube video you can buy. And here's another instance where we're going to talk about why it's not a good idea to buy views. We talked about last week, we talked about, well, I'm not going to talk much about what we talked about on Saturday. Saturday was a rough day for me. I appreciate all those who hung in there and watched the live stream on Saturday, because we certainly weren't talking tech talk for a long time. And I really hope, and I'll just say this real quick and then we'll just move on. I really hope that the people who were in that chat, who were sharing a lot of painful stuff and a lot of traumatic stuff that happened in their lives, I really hope that being able to share that and with us, with the family here, was helpful to you and maybe made that burden on your shoulders a little less heavy. And again, as always, if you do need somebody to talk to, both Shelley and I are have degrees in counseling. We'd be more than happy to talk to you very, very, very privately. Just shoot us an email at ourepicrvadventure@gmail.com. And we'll swap phone numbers and we'll have a conversation. Because you're not alone. None of us are alone. Even if we're stuck in our homes alone, we're not alone. So just remember, there's always people out there for you. Hey, Foreverland. Again, GWG Pitbull. Hello. Again, I'm going to say that. Wow, I got 29, 28 people in here. I'm having a hard time reading the chat. I'm going to do the best I can. I think Shelly's watching it in between while she's cooking dinner. But she's not. So she'll tell me if I actually missed something. So here's the thing. Okay, so we already said you can buy views. You buy views. That's the views, the kind of views you're going to buy, and the kind of comments you'll buy the same way. It's like we talked about Tom last week. Tom is a bot who seems to be on all of our channels now, and he makes that comment like that, and that's how I know he's a bot. The notification goes out that a video has been posted, so that triggers the little software routine that this individual or a company or whoever has set up, and Tom slithers over and makes a comment, great video, bro, or something like that. So your 1 hour video has had 10 seconds of watch time from the very beginning, thanks to Tom. That's the kind of views you buy, and that's the kind of comments you buy as well. They're going to be quick, and the views will be there just long enough to count as an official view for YouTube, and that's it. So it's going to kill your analytics in other ways. So yeah, seeing your sister, he says that is always dude or man. Yeah, you think Tom would be Jason Moore? Tom's my best viewer. Yeah, yeah. Tom is a charmer. I'm telling you. I mean, he's always giving you compliments. You're awesome. Great job, bro. But and Shelly just said a true 10-second Tom. Y'all take that what you mean. Um, yeah. So, oh, that's from 51st Dates. Okay. I never really watched that movie. So, so that's obviously not the way to go because yeah, you'll get a lot of views, but that's not really going to help you. So, how do you get views? Well, everything we talk about here, and if you watch different YouTube videos on how to grow your channels, and you watch and you read stuff that people have written on blogs about how to grow your channel, the thing that people always don't really focus on in some of those things is what's the most important. That's your content. Okay. But I have a great video, but nobody's watching it. How do I get them to watch it? Well, you've got to get that video out in front of people. That's how you get more views. So, how do you do that? Well, you share that video on different social media platforms. You get other people to share that video out as well. I'll just use Tom's subscriber count is growing. Yeah. And Mr. Roboto, I am the modern man. Yeah. Um, but and Bob's Adventure loves Tom. I knew you would. Um, but if you get people to share, and really that's the big key to grow your channel. I would rather you come to my channel, watch my videos, and share them out than leave me a comment. I just would, because that gets that video in front of different eyes faster than any YouTube search engine based on how many views and everything else. And then but then it rolls back to, okay, well, us in this community, okay, I just shared my video for this on Papa Drew's group today. Well, that's awesome, but if Papa Drew shared my video to that same group, I'm not really getting any more views, right? So the sharing has to be done outside of where you're already sharing it. So if you really want to do somebody a favor, everybody focuses on comments, but I will say that focusing on sharing it, because a comment, you can make a quick comment real quick, but it's the sharing that takes a little bit of time, a little bit more effort, and will actually get you more views and potentially more subscribers, which then it all kind of cascades, right? The more subscribers you get, the more views you get, the more views you get, the higher you rate and the search engine stuff. So your videos start showing up. So that's how. So it's really just that simple, but it's not that simple, right? Because how do I get people to share? So that's one thing we don't really talk about in this community. Everybody has these live streams where they say, "Go watch my video. Please leave a meaningful comment. Give me a thumbs up." And we'll just throw please share out there. And everybody's video at the end, I'll just say please share. But we really don't think about sharing. Remember, sharing is caring. Think about that. So, um, so what do you guys think about? And I'll be honest, I haven't shared very many videos out from anybody ever. I've shared a few out that I thought had great content. Because then again, I'm not going to share out a video that I don't like, because now my name's attached to it, and I don't want people to say, well, this guy is pushing out this guy's promoting a crappy video. you know what's he doing that for? Is he getting paid to do it? Is he just not as smart or as good as I thought he was? So maybe I'll just stop watching him too. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. You have to be careful when you're sharing out content from another channel. You're actually making a commitment on a lot of levels to that channel. You're telling your audience that this is a great video, so you're asking them to trust you to click on that link and watch a good quality video. And you're also hoping that you don't lose viewers over it. or subscribers or both. So I mean, it's making that share is a lot more of a commitment than making a comment, hitting that thumbs up or thumbs down, or more importantly, the thumbs down button twice. So and drying time is killing time. Yeah, and I've missed a lot, Shelly. I can't even. Yeah, share everywhere. The question was, do you share YouTube, Facebook, and you share everywhere? Heck, you could even share it in an email to a friend. Um, hey, hey, One Strange Adventure, pause and effect. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining in. So, hey, Beyond Beauty and JC Journey, adding channels you really like to your featured channel section is also sharing. Yes and no. It is sharing, but unless somebody actually goes and looks at that, then you're not. Then it's not really sharing. And so, and I say that because if you look at my channel and you look at a lot of people's channels, there are no featured channels listed. And so, but I honestly, and this kind of goes back to the community tab thing for those folks with over 1,000 views. The community tab I never even knew existed until I became part of this community back in December. And I've been watching YouTube videos and following people, watching all their videos. Like, I mean, Izzy and MJ in here. And we've been watching them for a very, very long time, but well before we ever started even thinking about doing a YouTube channel. But I never even knew of a community tab, didn't pay attention to it because I was just watching their videos. So, and Mr. Roboto, I gave you a hello, but I'll give you another one because you deserve two. Um, so, uh, so the feature tab, having featured channels on your channel page, it doesn't hurt, as far as promoting another channel, but I don't think it helps a ton either. That's just my personal opinion. And again, all this is personal opinion, and a lot of stuff you're going to hear about if you look at different YouTube channels and blogs and vlogs and everything else about how to grow channels. They're all a lot of opinion and a lot of wishful thinking. So because there's a lot of different ways to do it, and it's hard to tell what actually does work and what actually doesn't work in a lot of cases. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Shelly's cluing me in. Hey, Happy Place Diaries and Lucky Dog Productions moderator. Bye, Winter Wiley. Hope you have tacos. Yeah. And so how do you share a video? Well, let's pull up a video, shall we? I'm going to share my screen out real quick. All right. So here is just YouTube. So we're going to click on this video here at the top. And you see you've got your thumbs up, your thumbs down, and there's your share. So you just click on it and you pick however you want to share it. Or you can just click copy right here and it copies the link if you wanted to like email it or just put it in another form that isn't, one of these options at the top. So, and you got a lot of different options. And that's just how easy it is to share the video. And a cool feature here too is this start at. You can select that and pick when you want the video to start. So when you're sharing that video, when somebody clicks on it, it'll start at that point. So if there's a point in the video that you really want somebody to see, 20-minute video, but you want them to see something that starts at the 10-minute mark, you can just select that mark. And then so when they click on the link, that's where it goes. The analytics on the side over here on the right, is that what's being asked? TubeBuddy did that. That's a TubeBuddy thing. Oh yeah, and I need to get rid of that. Boom, boom. Sorry. Okay. The community tab is something that's available for. Hey, hang on. The community tab is something that once you get 1,000 subscribers becomes available to you. You can do a lot of things on there to interact with your community, your subscribers. You can have polls, you can post pictures, and a lot of stuff. I'm not 100% familiar with all the things you can do there, simply because, hey, casual girl, and bye too. So sorry. I'm not 100% sure about everything you can do on the community tab, simply because I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet, so I don't have a community tab to use, and I don't. And like again, me personally, I don't pay attention to the community tab unless I get a notification from somebody that has a community tab that says, "Please go to my community tab and vote on this poll," and then I might, and that's it. Yeah, poll. Papa Drew just said polls, pictures, notes, and links. Hey, Haley family and Ollie Mac Mechanical. Hello, hello. Okay, we can do. We did a little bit about thumbnails on a previous show. We can do that again probably next week, and talk a little bit more about thumbnails. And here's another note. Yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of channels that have community tabs use it. I don't. I've heard mixed things about how much, while they may use it, how much their subscribers are actually using it. I've heard some people get a lot of good feedback or have a lot of participation from their subscribers on their community tab, and I've heard a lot of channels that they don't get any at all. And I think that's probably just a function of who is subscribing to you and what you're putting on your community tab. So. But this isn't a community tab discussion, so I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on something that I haven't researched and don't know a ton about. Hey, Jerry Holly, and William Dixon. So we're just rolling right along with how to get more views, and the right way. The right way is up. Everybody has their own opinion of the right way. I can tell you the wrong way would be to just flat out buy them from a channel that's from a site that sells views and all the other stuff. Yeah, you can actually lose your channel that way. I was reading an article about, and this guy, he did that. He started this channel. He wasn't getting anywhere. No views, no subscribers, no nothing. So he's like, well, I'll just go out and buy some views. And he went out and bought some views, and boom, he got a nice little notice from YouTube saying, hey, we noticed that you did this, so we're going to shut down your channel. Hey, K&R Destinations. They didn't shut down the channel. It's grown. It's a massive, like, a couple of million subscriber channel today, but started out rocky, almost got canned in the beginning, but overcame that and started doing things the right way. So what's the right way? Like we've talked about, getting people to share your content is a good way. Again, what we talked about with the community tab and the featured channels, that's great, because that tells your audience, if you're doing that, that tells your audience that you like these channels the best. So whatever channels you have listed, 3, 5, however many, those are your favorite channels. Those are awesome channels in your mind. That's what you're telling your audience. So when they click on them, hopefully they agree with you. And if they do, they do. They don't, they don't, right? So, but on the other side of that, they may like what they find over there better than your channel. So now they stop watching your stuff because they're watching somebody else's stuff. So and I've had a lot of people, and there's two sides of the coin. I've had a lot of people tell me, number one, don't show who you subscribe to. Number two, don't show any featured channels, because all you're doing is driving traffic away from your site. Now, I've heard people say it doesn't matter, and I've heard people say it's a massive deal. So My opinion of that is I had a bunch of featured channels up. Once the featured channels went away, I took them down and I hid my subscribers. My subscriber count actually started growing and my views started growing. Now, whether those two had anything to do with each other or not, I don't know, because a lot of other things could be happening then. Uploading different content, things like that. So there's really no way to tell if that one single thing made any difference, positive or negative, for my channel. I'm just telling you that they coincided. The two things coincided. What is I'm trying to read what Drew's saying. No, you don't get a notification the video is shared. I'm almost positive of that. The RV drama channel buying views. There's a lot of channels that buy views, and you can tell real easy who's buying views and who's buying subs, because especially if you have TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy, and I'll go back to this, and this is Traveling Robert. I'm going to pull up. I'm going to go back to this. This is Traveling Robert's. If there's anybody that does not have to buy views, it's Robert, right? But if you have TubeBuddy installed, TubeBuddy will throw up these analytics on every single page, every single channel you visit, comparing your channel to that channel. And as you can see, Robert has significantly more views than my channel. What? Oh, you do? Okay. Oh, thanks. I didn't know. Obviously, nobody's ever shared one of my videos. So, like I said, I wasn't sure. Thanks for that clarification. So share my videos, please. But see, Robert's gotten, like, in the last 30 days, 1.73 million views on all of his videos. And compared to my 5,000 views. And I can go down here to subscribers, and don't worry about what's at the end, because it just hadn't calculated up yet. So that's no big deal the last day. So as you can see, he gets about at least 200 subscribers every day, new subscribers add to him. And as you can see down here, I get about 2 subscribers every day on average. So what you see, but when you're looking at these charts, I probably use Robert as a bad example because we're so far off. If you see huge spikes in any of these stats, the subscribers, the views, or the videos, a huge single or a huge spike the last a couple of days, that could be an indication that that person perhaps bought that subscriber view or whatever. But it could also mean they have a video that went viral. Now, if you really care to look and dig in, just go look and see what their videos are and what their counts are, and you can see that. But again, it's hard to disguise the people who are buying the views. Yep. Hello, William Stevens Jr. Thanks for dropping by. The RVT. Oh, cool. Oh, hello. So really, if you're going to buy your stuff, you've got to buy the package to make it look legit. You got to buy the videos. I mean, you got to buy the views. You got to buy the likes. You got to buy the comments. You got to buy the subscribers. You got to buy all that, and that's a lot of money, probably. But it gets you nowhere. I will tell you this much: it's more money than you will make off the ad revenue of that video. So share the videos out. Make good content. Again, content's key. Look at similar videos. I've said this before in some of these. Go, whatever your video is about. Susan's in here. I'll use her for an example. She did a video a while back on butt drugs. Okay, the name in and of itself is funny, and it'll draw you in anyway. Just hearing the name, butt drugs. What the heck is that? So now people who didn't know that are probably going to the New Horizons page and trying to look at that. Hopefully they're not doing that until after my live stream's over. But she did a video on that. So to get the best bang for the buck on that video is, search for that video on YouTube, see what comes up first, see what has the most views, then tailor your title, your tags, your description, all that stuff similarly to that. Because the key is you don't really care necessarily as much about getting in that search as you do about getting on that suggested column on the side. Again, if I go back over here to this video that we were just watching, I'll just click on Robert here, his latest video. And if you don't have TubeBuddy and all this and vidIQ and all this stuff installed, well, my computer's going crazy. The suggested videos are at the top, but you can see here there's suggested videos right here. And the cool thing, wow, I'm not sure why mine's suggested, but you've got but most of these suggestions are actually Robert. Almost all these are. But that's where you want to be, because when somebody's looking for something like a campground review, they'll look at that campground review and, okay, that campground review was good, or the campground review was bad, whatever the case may be. And then I'm like, well, I'm going to go see what somebody else's opinion is. So first thing they're going to look is they're going to look on that right-hand side, because that's where the suggested videos are, and it'll be for that same campground. So that's where you want to be. I've seen people that have higher views. They've done a search for something. The number one search is this video, but then when you click on that video, the top suggested video over here on the other side actually has more views. Yeah, go incognito and check that. Yeah, that'll change a lot. Yeah, if I go incognito and check that, that will change. But I don't want to go. I don't want to really go into that because I've already been on this for like 30 minutes. But yeah, and I'm glad you said that. But by going incognito, that gets rid of your trash, so to speak, or your residue, and it'll just show you clean what just about anybody else would see, and you'll almost always get different results. What, Shelley? Yeah, truer ranking of your videos. Yep. And like I've said, and using TubeBuddy helps too, because TubeBuddy can help you with the keywords and the tags and which ones are trending, which ones are popular, and things like that. Hello, Char of Hearts, how you doing? So again, it's all about packaging that video, having that thumbnail. We talked about thumbnails not too long ago. Having that clean thumbnail that has a face on it, has a person's face, your face, hopefully, or a dog. Dogs sell. Everybody loves a dog, right? Okay. Okay. Traveling Pisces, throw the question in, and I don't think I said hello to you, but hello. Throw the question in. Shelly's reading them out. Mr. Roboto wants to know what my most popular video is. My most popular video is the very first video that we put out, which was on using the visible by Verizon phone for internet in your RV. And it's gotten a little over, I haven't looked at it in a while, but it's over 2,000 views. And my second most popular video is the update video I did to that about a month ago, and it's got about, I think, 2,000 views as well. So those are our biggest ones to date. And then after that, there's a big gap between those two videos and everything else. Yeah, see a pause and effect. You have a free version on TubeBuddy. Is it worth it? Oh yeah, the Traveling Pisces was those that worth the upgrade to the paid version of TubeBuddy. Yes, and if you're careful, we talked about TubeBuddy I think last week or week before last, in a little bit in depth. I got a deal on TubeBuddy, and they run these all the time from what I hear. Instead of paying a monthly fee or an annual fee, I paid $99 for life. So we were almost getting ready to buy it, and at the time it was like $9 a month. We were going to buy that, $9 a month, so $100 a year. And so then literally we were talking about buying it. I get an email from TubeBuddy with this deal to get it for $99 for lifetime. Like, no brainer, because I'd already planned on buying it. And I'm happy I did. The features that it unlocks are really helpful. And you can go over to tubebuddy.com and you can see they got the feature comparison for all the different levels. Now I just got I think it's the Pro, which is the lowest paid level. The other stuff that the other level offers is cool, but I'm not sure it's worth the money for us at this point in time. We're just not that big of a channel to really get. I don't know if we ever actually get any use out of the extra features to make it worth the money. Papa Drew said he likes vidIQ better. I'm actually running both. I have the free version of vidIQ on here right now, and I also have the paid version of TubeBuddy. And I'm starting to think I like vidIQ a little bit better, but I haven't played around with it enough to really say I like one better than the other one. Yep, Roy and Becky. Yep, you can increase your views. And this is a trick I learned, and you probably learned it too from the same source, and that's Jacob Billet. And if you haven't checked him out, Jacob Billet, just look up Jacob Billet on YouTube. He'll do a channel review for you, go through, and he did this for us. A lot of people think he's a grow channel. I don't necessarily think so, because I certainly didn't grow in there, but I learned a lot for nothing, for free. Is linking it to Google reviews, linking it to Google Trends. What's the other one, Shelley? The review site. You told me about this 2 or 3 times. We need to do this. Now you don't remember the name? Okay. What is the okay? What's the site? What's the site that you can go get like restaurant reviews and stuff like that? Yelp. Do Yelp. There you go. So putting your videos on there are great. I've done that, and I haven't seen anything yet from that. I've done it for a few videos, but it's been a few months too, and I really haven't seen a lot of growth from that personally. But it makes sense that it would work. Getting your stuff out there, in different areas. Thanks, Roy. I just saw your comment for Yelp. Getting your stuff out there in different areas. If all you're doing is focusing on YouTube and the YouTube community, then you're going to be hard pressed to find just a pure subscriber, for lack of a better term. Somebody just wants to watch your videos because you've got to see that out there. Now, the one thing that we haven't talked about is there's a Google approved way to buy viewers and views, and that's through ads. I just noticed somebody was doing that yesterday or the day before. So I did a search for something on YouTube, and their ad was at the top of the page, and it was their intro video. So and it says ad, so it's an ad. So it's not a big deal. And it had like I don't remember who it was, and it doesn't matter. Nothing wrong with buying ads. But they had like 21,000 views on that video. Now I know a channel that had a credit when they made their website. They got like $100 in Google ad credit as part of the package. So they used it, and they got a ton of views on the one video they advertised. And I think he said they got like a couple of subscribers, and the retention on that video went in the toilet because people were only watching the video for like, it was like a 5-minute video intro. It was an intro video. It's like 5 minutes long, but people weren't sticking around for even 30 seconds hardly. So it killed the retention on that video, and they didn't really gain a lot of subscribers out of it. But that was their experience. Obviously, advertising works, or nobody would do it. So my advice to you is, if you're planning to purchase advertising Make sure you have a good quality video that's engaging. And then on that same vein, you should always have a good quality video to publish. And what's the question, Shelley? I'm not sure. Why do we compare video to video? Each person has their own style. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're asking. I'm not comparing videos to videos. But yeah, so I'm not really sure what you're asking. And hang on, Shelley, please. But you want to compare your video that you're making to somebody who's making a similar video, because if that's a popular video, if you want your video to be popular too, you want to use some of the same features they use. I'm not talking about the camera styles and making a direct copy of that video. I'm talking about using the same keywords they're using, the same, description, not the same like copy and paste, but the same theme. Make it your own, but use that as a template. What was the other question? When you go in to do a review of a business, restaurant, whatever. Okay, I'm sorry. The question was, how do you link your videos to Google reviews? In Yelp, you can do it just by uploading a video. You can also upload pictures, so you can take screen captures of your video or pictures you took and upload them, and then also the link to your YouTube video. In Google, you do a review of restaurant, place of business, whatever, and you can also put your the link to your video in there. Yeah, and Happy Sorry said comparing video to video is helpful, that you can learn from other videos to see what you may be falling short on. Yeah, that's a good point. I've learned a lot by watching other people's videos, and also by listening to people. I learn more from watching somebody's video than I do from learning how to make videos. That's just me. Because we shoot. Well, we used to we used to shoot a lot of campground reviews, and we do some how-to stuff and some product reviews. And watching other people's videos is how I help to hone our craft, so to speak, to make our videos a little bit better. Because you're not going to get better by staying in a vacuum, in a bubble, just making. Because if you look at our first videos, they're vastly different than our current videos. And we thought we did a decent job in the beginning, but everybody on YouTube will tell you the same thing. Our first videos sucked. We're better now. We still have a long way to go. Yeah. Much like I said, it depends on what your goals are for the channel. If you're just there to share your thoughts and ideas or whatever, then you don't care about views or subscribers, then yeah, do what you want to do. But since this discussion is about how to get more views, then that's what we're talking about, how to get more views. Hey Gina, how you doing? So and again, the big thing is here to get if you just want to share your thoughts or your ideas or whatever, then again, all this is do what you want to do. Nobody's saying you have to do this, you have to do that. But if you want to grow your channel, if you want to get your message out, whatever your message is, to other people, then you need to make sure that you're crafting your message in a way that other people want to see it. A lot of people have good ideas, but they can't take the good idea and put it into good content. So they're stuck at 50 subscribers for 5 years. Other people have okay ideas, but great execution on the idea, and they have 50,000 subscribers in a year. So it really depends on where you're at, what you want to do. And again, like for us, we want to grow our channel because we want to share our mission of trying to raise money for small local veterans charities. And so we want to do all we can to bring that message to the most people we can. But we also want to target that to, that message to people who want to hear that message as well. So, we watch videos and we read stuff that, about people that are in that same category or doing similar things, and then trying to take what they did and apply it, the style, not the, step by step copy, but the style they're doing it in the underlying, baseline of how they're doing it, apply it to what we're doing. And I'm glad we're doing that, because our first videos took forever to edit. Did anybody here have their first YouTube video? Did it take you days to edit? I mean, one of our first campground reviews, we went back, because the campground was right down the road from here. We went back like 2 or 3 different times to reshoot stuff, and spent days, hours editing this video, and didn't like it in the end. But we're like, oh well, we've invested all this time and effort into this video, and we don't know how else to do it, so let's just put it out there. Now, if I reshot that video today, I'd do it, 180 degrees difference, night and days, be completely different if I reshot that video today. Just in the 4 months we've been doing this, I've learned so much, and so I'd reshoot that video totally different, and that video would be half as long as it is now. Yeah, Mr. Roboto, if you build it, they may view. Yeah, and think about yourself. What videos do you like to watch? Are you making the type of videos you like to watch? Or are you making the type of videos that you think other people want to watch? Because I was doing neither, and I don't know why. Because I knew I needed to make. I knew I wanted to make shorter videos, because when I did a campground review, because a lot of these campground review videos I'd see would be like 45 minutes long for a campground that has 20 sites. I mean, what are you going to talk about, right? So you're just sitting there fast forwarding through it and trying to get the gist of it. So I wanted to make shorter videos, much shorter videos than that. So what were my first videos? 20, 30 minutes, not really that much shorter. And so we're trying to stay under 20 minutes is really where we want to go. It takes me. I need to figure out a better way to just go start to finish of the video. Yeah, and honestly, that's just going to take, for me, it just takes time, and I'm still trying to figure it out. Well, I'll be honest with you, and it might show in the quality of the videos. The less I started caring about editing perfectly and getting everything in the video perfect, our view count's gone up, our retention's gone up, and our subscribers have gone up. So the more I'm putting in or leaving in errors and mistakes or little flubs, the better off our videos are performing, and the better off our channel is performing. So I'll leave that out as a piece of advice. We just shot a video today. We're doing a collaboration video with another channel, and we shot our part of that video today. And I think from the time we finished editing, and our piece of the video was about 8-9 minutes long, edited, done. And I think it took us a little less than an hour to shoot the video, get it edited, and get it packaged and exported and ready to be. Actually, I integrated it into the other channel's video, so to put it all in one big video and shoot the video took less than an hour. And we screwed up on the first take. We had one take we screwed up completely and reshot it from the very beginning. So it just depends, but we've got videos that obviously certainly have taken days and days and days to edit. But I'm trying to get away from those. If we're going someplace, like we go to a museum, we'll shoot a lot of footage in that museum. And initially we were basically trying to do a documentary of the museum, was our video style. Not intentional, but we're like, well, we don't want to leave this out because somebody may want to see this. So we would shoot that museum from basically getting the tickets at the front door until we walked out the end, and then we'll just cut out some of the pieces in the middle, but you're stuck with an hour plus video of just walking through looking at things in a museum, which for a small handful of people, that's very cool and they will watch it. But for the vast majority of people, especially on YouTube, they're not going to watch it. The attention span is not there at all. So if you want people to watch your video and stay with your video, you gotta make it interesting. Hey Blake, you gotta make it interesting, and you gotta condense it down into a manageable time. Anybody traveling Pisces? You have no idea. Do I be in the mood to edit? I got to be in the mood to edit. I got to be in the mood to shoot the video. I got to be in the mood to upload the video, man. I mean, but hey, David Hodling's channel. Hello, good morning, or good afternoon. Afternoon where we are. But the key is make the videos. Pay close attention to the videos you watch that you want to watch on YouTube. I know we're all in this community and we watch each other's videos to be nice to each other and to help each other out. But the videos you truly want to watch, pay attention to those and how they're shot, how long they are, camera angles, that kind of stuff. Because if that's what you like, then that might be what a lot of other people like. Especially if that channel has a lot of subscribers and views. Obviously, they're doing something right. So don't mimic it necessarily. Don't copy it verbatim, but take note of that style and go with that. Yeah, I said hello, Shelley. How do I add 3 number words that are shown just under my video but over the title? I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about, Avenger. Hang on a second. As my computer decides to go slow. Real slow. I'm not sure what the 3 words are under your video, because I'm looking at some of my videos and other people's videos, and I don't see it's the description part of the video at the bottom. You can put up to 10 of them.
Just
okay.
Put the hashtag in your description.
Oh.
First word will appear above the title. Here. And then Pisces put in the place where you check the description.
Yep. There you go. Cool. Thanks, Traveling Pisces. I can't see the comment you're answering. Yeah, audio is a big one. And frankly, our audio has sucked on a lot of our videos, especially in the video we just shot. The audio wasn't that great. I was able to clean it up a little bit, and when I was editing it, but it was one of those videos that we can't reshoot. Once we did it, because of what we were doing, we can't reshoot without a lot of effort. So it was one of those. Even though we were able to do the first part in multiple takes, the rest of it was a one take. Get it right. Kind of like putting stickers on an RV. You can't reshoot that. You get it right the first time. No matter if somebody yells squirrel in the middle of you putting on a sticker or not, you just got to keep going with it. And Shelly says it still makes me laugh. Still makes her laugh. But it's man, I just went on a squirrel moment there. So I really appreciate everybody's time today. We talked a lot about views and how to get them. And honestly, there's no 100% right answer. But I think the best thing, and what I'd ask you guys to do, is really share out the videos you like. Don't share for the sake of sharing, because that could hurt your channel. But share the videos you like. And I know. Hang on here.
data coupling channel, connected to the editing software program that's
Okay, the editing software, the video editing software we use, which I think is under $70, is Filmora by Wondershare. Filmora. And there's a link in the description below to Filmora as well, I think, where you can save some money on it. That's what we use. It's very similar to iMovie for those of you who have Apple products. So, but I don't have Apple products. Shelly does. So, what we use Filmora, and we like it. And I'm looking right now because up next is supposed to be Jerry Holly. I don't know if Jerry's still in the room, but I'm not seeing a link to his live stream, but I'll put the link into his channel. And yeah, Papa Drew, yeah, please join me. Please join me and Papa as I get interviewed. Shelly and I get interviewed by Papa Drew. Plus, we're going to do something completely different. I think that never been. Well, we've never seen it done on YouTube. I'm sure it has, but we haven't seen it done. So that means you probably haven't seen it done. So hopefully you guys tune in tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific on Papa Drew's channel. Go check him out. A lot of great information given out today in the chat. I appreciate that. We're going to do something different next Tuesday, but I didn't do it today because we're going to unveil that something different on Papa Drew's channel Wednesday night. So again, thanks everybody for popping in. I'll try to go through if I miss any questions. I'll try to go through and answer them in the I'll just make a comment on this video to answer the question. Oh, Happy Place Diaries, absolutely. Yeah, we have we have space for one more veteran content creator. So if you're a veteran of any branch of the armed services, please email Jerry. There's his email address on the screen, or you can send an email to me at ourepicrvadventure@gmail.com. But we need to know right now if you want to know more information about what we're doing. We're raising money for charity and who the charity is and what your involvement level is. Involvement level is very small, by the way. So if you're not already on board and you want to get on board, you need to contact one of us today because we've got to get stuff taken care of. And we actually extended the deadline because we realized that we stink at math. So we need one more. Hopefully there's a veteran-owned or a veteran-run channel on here that can help us out with that. If not, that's all I've got, guys. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day. Love you. And stay safe out there. Have a great day, everybody.